It's Thursday, May the 6th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show. We talk about all the cool things in the whole world. April's over. May is here.
You sure you're not joking? You sure? Because we're still in lockdown.
I'm pretty sure we're in May. I think ours is supposed to end next week?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
I think maybe 2 weeks.
Oh.
I think it's within the 20s, the 21st. I believe.
Still locking down.
Yeah.
Still. How do you feel about the lockdown? You think we should continue with the lockdown? Controversial opinions coming right up.
I don't know.
Oh boy, I can see you don't want to commit to left or right. You're sitting on a
open fence. It all up, baby. The weak will die. No, I don't know. It's there's a whole bunch of like different studies out. I think the one what was interesting where like COVID-19 doesn't really spread well outdoors, and so locking people down. Well, the one thing that like Quebec is doing with curfews, like apparently that shit just doesn't do anything. Like
at night?
Yeah, like it doesn't actually prevent any sort of thing. It's just a weird imposition.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, the curfew one I didn't get, but
yeah,
they got it.
Yeah, and then the other one was like playgrounds and stuff for children.
Yeah,
because the majority of them are going to be asymptomatic, and then also asymptomatic people aren't the ones spreading the virus. I don't know if they're going to do a lockdown on anything. They just need, if they're going to do another lockdown, like say there's a fourth one, they just need to say, okay, hardcore. Everything is shut down. Here's paid leave for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Oh wait, money?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's the only way. What is it? Like 1 in 3, 1 in 4 people in Brampton all have fucking COVID or some shit.
It's 1 in 5, I think.
Okay, but they have like the highest concentration of COVID patients anywhere in Canada.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, I understand that they have all the outbound shipping warehouses for like Amazon and all that shit, but also. Yeah. Like, you can last without a package for 2 weeks.
No.
I need this shit now.
No. Listen, I ordered something on April 9th. It is now the 6th. I still haven't gotten it. I'm very upset.
All right.
It's been at that Brampton Canada Post Service Center since the 20th of April.
Damn. They're just coughing on it. Like, they're looking at it, just going...
And now I'm just like, come on, guys. Come on. I need this.
Yeah. I think it's always like hindsight is 2020, but it should have just been like the New Zealand thing, where it's just like, oh, this thing is here? Complete shutdown. Fuck you.
Yeah, I think the thing I can't believe is that we still allow international travel.
That's the wildest one, yeah.
Like
everything's closed except for Pearson Airport. Like, what are you talking about?
Except for the place that gives you the most. Yeah, like...
We got the UK strange. Fucking how? Like, stop letting people travel.
Yeah, I don't know. That's wild. I guess like some people are really important, but they're just making it seem like, nah, we gotta let everybody travel.
Yeah, there was like a Toronto Star opinion article that came out. That was the headline was certain vaccines are better than others, but we're not allowed to talk about it. It's like, bitch, it's not a conspiracy theory, you fucking boomer. Of course certain ones are better, but it's about getting it. Like, I have my vaccine scheduled for the 21st. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, when I get there and they give me a choice, I'm gonna ask for like Pfizer or Moderna, like no problem. But if all they got is AstraZeneca, I'm gonna get it. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Just get the vaccine so more people have the vaccine. Like, what are you doing?
But dude,
you're gonna get a blood clot, dog.
No, I don't want the 5G implant. Like, let's be real. I don't need that. I don't need that 5G implant. I don't need the I don't need the government tracking me. You know, the phone's enough already. So
now you're sounding like me. I just hope I don't have to buy more Microsoft products, you know, after I get that vaccine.
No, you won't. You just get billed for it. Because you got that 5G always on
internet connection into my blood, baby.
Yeah, so watch out for that bill.
What's interesting about the lockdown shit is so my dad is a part of a longitudinal study down at McMaster.
Okay.
And they're actually bringing him in for free blood tests, and they're gonna test if he got antibodies. Like, if at some point as a senior citizen, if he got it and for some reason he was asymptomatic, so they could study his blood and stuff. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
That's neat. Cool.
Yeah. But I don't know. Actual getting people to lock down, it's way too late for that shit. Everybody's so tired of being indoors.
Yeah, if I understood the first one, like the initial one.
Yeah.
Like, get it, no arguments there. But now it's tough, right?
Yeah. Especially when it's a bunch of half measures.
Yeah, and now people they just got that fatigue, and they're like, forget it. And it's also summer's coming. It's like, you're gonna keep me in, really?
Yeah.
Like,
good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck policing this.
Yeah. What can you do? We're on our way to get vaccines finally here in Canada.
Yeah.
I think I heard second dosages for, I think you will probably be like September.
Yeah, but I was talking to my doctor friend, and there's a bunch of studies going out about mixing together vaccines.
Yeah.
So if you get a Pfizer as a first shot, there might be no problem with you getting a Moderna as the second shot. And because they're so similar, you can push up the people for the second shot, so it won't be like a 4-month, 6-month wait or whatever.
Yeah. All right.
So that's interesting. There's new stuff, but I don't think we're opening this year. So we'll see.
Whatever. When I get to book mine and I get there and they ask me which choice, I'm gonna say yes.
Which one do you want? All of it. Can you just cocktail that shit together?
Yeah, I'll give you both arms.
Let's go. Double time, baby.
Yeah. You need a vein?
IV. I'll drink it. I'll snort that shit. I don't care.
Put it up my ass.
Is suppository more effective, please?
All right, sick. Paul Chu writes in with a question to chew on. What are some shows where your best girl and your waifu are different?
None.
What are the reasons / scenarios why you wouldn't want to marry your best girl?
Is she really your best girl if you don't want to spend your entire life with her?
Yeah, this question is strange.
It sounds like Paul is he's a little bit of that polygamy, you know? He's trying to have his cake and eat it too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't really think of a situation where the best girl is not the waifu.
That's fucked up, Paul.
Are you I guess I guess the closest I can think of something, not for personal reasons, but I have heard this argument where people love Potato Girl and Attack on Titan, but unequivocally best girl's Mikasa.
No, if you say your best girl, if you say your best girl's Mikasa, you can't even look at Sasha. All right, she is forbidden territory.
What if I said my waifu, Fate Stay Night?
All right,
is Rin. Okay, but best girl's obviously Saber.
Then I unfaithful to one of them. I don't know which one.
Not saying that this is how I feel. This is all hypotheticals because I don't believe in a separation of best girl and wife.
I didn't realize you were a cheater.
They are one and the same, my friend. Yeah, they are one and the same.
Let's kill, bro.
It's not Mako.
Satsuki, I'm damn girl, step on me.
Yeah.
But really, the waifu material is Mako.
What?
Straight up.
What?
Hell yeah, bro. She's the strongest character in that show.
No, she's not.
She kicks both their asses. She's Jotaro.
No, she talking about? Doesn't.
It's only through the power of friendship that she lets it go.
It's only through the power of friendship that Ryuko doesn't fight her.
Nah, son.
She just sits there and takes it.
It's true. But you know what? She had no chance anyways.
Oh, wow.
She had no chance anyways.
Really? The 2-star?
Yeah. She had no chance. Special 2-star.
Wow. Yeah, no. Paul, your questions,
I'm concerned about your marriage, honestly. Honestly. Do we have to contact your wife? Do we have to do some cyber stalking?
Well, maybe it's because he's a parent and we're not.
Oh, maybe.
It's best girl's obviously the daughter, but his waifu was his wife.
Ooh. He's getting allured by the young age.
Wow,
Paul, that's fucked up.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
Gee, you know what? I haven't done this in years.
Oh, no.
But I sentence you to 3 Hail Marys, 2 All Fathers.
Oh, no.
Grab your rosary, all right? Because you have lost the path of God. God damn.
Jeez. Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry, Paul. I wish we had a better answer for you.
Yeah, sorry, but we have a set of morals, all right? Jesus Christ, over here, just banging anything that walks, Paul.
If you asked best girl, best boy, and had to choose between them, that would be more
That's
fair.
a different story.
Yeah,
all right?
I think we could have come up with stuff for that, but best girl versus waifu, are they not the same?
That's the same.
Okay.
We learn We learn more and more. Paul is straying further and further from the light. Every question we get.
All right, thank you. Okay, now next question comes in from Roland.
What's up?
It's a follow-up actually, and it was basically last week he asked us to guess how old he was.
Yes.
And how old is he?
Is he not? We said 22, but then we thought there was some like hidden message in red.
Yeah.
So I said like 26 or whatever.
Okay. He writes in saying it was 22.
Then why not just link 22?
Linking 22 was too obvious, so I linked the song that shared the name with their album instead. Emoticon with the tongue sticking out.
Ew. Ugh. What? Bro, I don't roll that way. I'm sorry. Okay. I think that we required deeper T-Swift knowledge than I had.
Yeah.
What album is that on?
Red.
The album's called Red?
I think so.
I own one T-Swift album, and it's 1989. Is that the one album?
Yeah,
her birth year? Yeah. That's the only album I own, and I own it on vinyl.
It's a good album.
It's a great album, straight up. Album. It's the only good Taylor Swift album.
Whoa.
I'm not saying it's the only good Taylor Swift song.
Okay, fair.
All right.
Oh, you're saying as a whole.
I'm saying as a whole, as an music experience, that whole album is the only good one.
I not qualified to answer.
Bro, I don't listen to albums. I listen to singles.
And final question comes from Brian with a MacTac, and he's got some dinner planning he needs sorting out.
All right.
Hello, nerds.
What's up?
I need help with planning my dinners.
Okay. Are we a culinary podcast?
I don't know. Since we have an Italiano expert
in
the basement, can you suggest what pasta dishes I should make? Yeah, no problem. I got a list coming right up.
Shut up. All right, first what you're going to do is you're going to want to cook the adobo. All right.
You got a rice cooker?
Rice is just smaller pasta. Both carbs. Right? How long do you want the noodles to be?
Also, I must say that I will have to agree with Vince about Lombax.
Bro, fuck off.
Since I have never played Ratchet and Clank, but you can bet that I know what Genova is.
You're going to ask me for the pasta recipes, but yet you're going to throw me under the bus like that. That's fucked up. What's with our listeners today, man?
What's with you?
What's going on?
Why do you believe in the Lombax knowledge so much?
Lombax is normal gamer knowledge. I'm telling you.
Just for extra context, listeners, we brought this question to our personal friend group, and 1 out of 6 of us knew what a Lombax was, and that one was only Anthony.
I'm saying it's skewed, all right? It's skewed. It's not representative of my peer group.
What?
You went straight to your family.
What are you talking about?
You went straight to the family.
What are you talking about? I'm sure 2 or 3 of them weren't family.
One of them wasn't family. No, 2 of them wasn't, and one of them was me.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
It's a good census.
The sample size is not great.
No, it's good. It's good.
It's not a good. It seems like a skewed bias sample.
No. So pasta dishes. My tips: go to East Sides.
Oh no! Oh, that's the worst one. I didn't even think you would go that far. I didn't think you would start this podcast and choose violence, like straight up, just nuke that shit immediately. That's terrible. How dare you?
All right, you're right. It's Olive Garden. That's the real answer.
No, okay. If you're cooking the pasta,
I hope so.
The easiest, I'm gonna assume you have Mr. Noodle.
Cup noodle.
All right, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna get that Shin Ramyun. All right. No, if you don't cook Italian dishes, like you can't go wrong with spaghetti and meatballs. Like just straight up.
That's the worst.
That's
Italian
the
dish.
easiest one, the classic one. But if you want to you want to test your cooking skills a little bit, highly recommend carbonara. Carbonara is a dish where it's hella calories, but it's so good. So who gives a shit? Also, it's pretty impressive when you cook it because it has to do with a lot of heat control. And you cook the pasta like normal. But the part where the carbonara comes in is you have this like egg cheese slurry. If you look up a recipe, you'll find one.
Yeah.
Actually, Binging with Babish has a very good carbonara recipe.
Yeah.
And it's all about getting that slurry into the pasta out of the water while it's still hot, and then using stirring to coat the pasta as a sauce. And what stirring it will do is it'll spread it out very evenly, and it'll stop it from turning into like pasta with scrambled eggs.
Yes, because that's not what you want.
That's not what you want. You want that like nice creamy egg cheese slurry, and the constant stirring will keep it as a sauce rather than it turning into scrambled eggs. Okay. So it's pretty impressive. It's like, I don't know, if you're like hitting someone up on a date, you're trying to impress the wife, you know. And then you can do like remember that one cook on the fucking Food Network where every time you like added anything, like bam, just do that shit. Hit a little parm on there, bam.
If you want something even easier, just get pasta, buy some sauce you want.
Some sauce.
Just add sauce to pasta.
Yeah.
Done.
I guess that's spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, but like
get the ragu.
Yeah. You can get ragu. You can get whatever you want. You can get classico, Italiano, and then you're all good to go.
There's one. Oh, I think that was it. Spaghetti aglio olio, which is just spaghetti and oil.
Yep.
But so use whatever oil usually people use like get some nice oil. Don't skimp out. Just don't go to Walmart.
Get that oil that you can also rub on a massage.
Don't get the like the no name brand. Get like spice it up, all right?
Yo, no name is primo.
No, it's not. It's like, President's Choice, the best.
That
no,
is the
fuck
best.
off.
Give me that compliment.
Right, so, and it's really easy. It's pasta, oil, garlic, bacon. Very simple, very delicious.
Yep.
Wear a napkin. You're gonna stain your shirt.
Yep.
But yeah,
I would replace bacon with a steak.
Bacon in a steak?
I would replace the bacon with steak.
Oh, you're gonna put chunks of steak in it?
Yeah, baby.
I don't know if you get the same like. Part of the oil too is like from the bacon grease you're cooking.
No, man, you go thinly cut. You know, like barbecue pork that's really thin.
Yeah.
But it's barbecue pork in my pasta.
Shredded.
Damn. I might have to do it.
I don't like this fusion.
I might have to. You know, when you get barbecue pork with the super crispy skin, and the chunk of fat in between, I might have to do that in my next pasta.
You know what? You can waste pasta if you want.
Whoa.
You can do that.
Michelin stars, here I come.
What's the max? 3? I'm getting 4, baby.
Watch me.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a fan of fusion food in general.
Yeah.
So.
But you are a fan of vegan pasta.
I'm not.
Okay.
What are you talking about? I just both of my dishes had bacon in it.
All right.
Or cheese.
Or cheese.
Or cheese.
Can't go wrong with cheese.
Cheese is always good.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good. So yeah, I honestly, if you want to go a little bit beyond just basic pasta, try carbonara.
Yeah. If you want to be a little wild though, try this one out. So you buy like spaghetti, right? So it's just the long noodles. You open it up, and then you take your favorite seasonings, and you just dump them in there. Close up the bag, crush them all. You have crunchy pasta on the go.
Oh, that's just I remember in elementary school we would get Mr. Noodle packets.
Yeah,
and we would just punch them. Like just straight, like they're on the desk, boom, boom, boom. Just punch the noodles until they're little, and then you put the dry seasoning in, and you just eat dry, crunchy pieces.
It's so bad for you.
It's so bad for you. But as a kid, I was like, this shit's delicious.
Do you know they sell that in Japan?
What? Just like,
but it's like ramen. It's like like instant ramen, but it's like already pre-crushed and seasoned.
That's a thing?
And seasoned for you.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
I don't know how I came across it, but I was like, holy shit, they did all the work for me.
That's crazy.
And you open up like a bag of chips.
You know, Japan at it again.
Yeah.
Reason number 1,000 to move there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Why'd you move to Japan? You guys got crunchy fucking noodles here. I had to do all that shit manually.
What's your opinion on pasta in a soup?
Pasta in a soup?
Like when the sauce is so liquidy, you might as well just make it a broth.
I think you fucked up. I think you fucked up at some point.
Yeah.
Down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're making a soup, like there are different types of pasta you can have in soup. Like you put some bow tie in there.
Yeah.
You know, put some macaroni noodle. You know, if you want to be pure YT.
Okay.
Right. Like that's fine, and I have nothing against it. But if you're putting like linguine noodle.
Yeah.
In a soup.
Yeah.
No, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
What about if you have like a slab of meat?
Okay.
In there's so much broth base there.
Well, that's like, are you slow cooking it and that's how it gathers all the flavor, and then you're serving it separate?
No, or you're serving it.
Am I getting a bowl of sauce with a hunk of meat in the middle?
Kinda.
No,
but it's like it's not a sauce. It's just the juices, but there's so much juices.
No,
no,
because like I know that's a cooking strategy.
Yeah.
Of like slow cook it in this soup, right? But yeah, no.
What if I threw in some scalloped potatoes in the base of it too?
Again, this is just cooking. But again, if you're serving it as a soup,
yeah,
then no.
Because it's delicious.
All that tells me is if you have so much sauce, it's basically a soup. All that tells me is you don't understand portion control.
No, that's just how you serve it.
No.
Okay, what? And then, so meat in a. There's enough soup there to.
Can you stop fucking with my heritage here, please?
There's some, liquid. Okay.
Okay.
And then there's scalloped potatoes, the whole thing.
All right.
Then I crack an egg on top.
What?
Yes?
No? This is not Korean hot pot. Like,
no, bro. It's
this
Portuguese.
Is not Stone Bowl. Yeah, listen. We don't talk about the Portuguese, all right? You're lucky it's not a FIFA year. Or else we'd have issues with the Portuguese.
But Cristiano.
Yeah, he's not Italian. He's Portuguese.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's eating that beef a casa, and I want some right now.
Nah. Mamma mia.
Pizzeria.
Lord above.
What?
Please do not let me lay hands on this man. All right? This is...
Okay. Well, hopefully that's helped you out, Brian.
Oh my god.
Well, you don't like Ronaldo?
No.
Why?
No.
He's got the nice hair.
You know what? I'll give him that. He's got some very nice hair.
Because once Beckham left, man, he picked up the hair game.
Listen, the only soccer player that ever matters is Gianluigi Buffon.
No.
All right? If you're not talking about the greatest goalkeeper to ever live in the history of footy, it's Buffon, and that's all that matters.
We know that goalies don't no one gives a shit about goalies.
They're the most important person on
Yeah, but no one really cares about them.
They're the best. He's got the golden gloves, baby.
Nah.
He's got the golden gloves.
Thanks for writing in, Brian. If you want to write in, you can always do so at tnib.letters@gmail.com. Let's take it to some picks of the week. Marvel had a trailer.
They had a trailer within trailers.
It's a lot of trailers.
Yeah.
It's basically their Phase 4 lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it stretches all the way until 2023, maybe 24. They didn't really...
all I know is that in this announcement, it said Guardians 2023, and I'm like, I guess I don't give a shit about Marvel until 2 years from now.
Yeah, so the first one coming this year is Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
Followed by...
Bro, I can look it up.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Did we talk about that trailer?
We did.
I forget. How did you feel about that trailer?
We were like, Wire Fu sucks dick.
It does. Wire Fu does suck. It's true.
Yeah. That was the next one. How did you feel about the next one after that?
Which was?
The Eternals.
I don't know what that is.
Because that one's probably the most exciting one.
Is it another TV series?
No, it's a movie. It's a movie.
I don't know. I don't know what the Eternals are.
Oh. Okay, well then don't worry about it.
What is it? Tell me. What are they?
They're like another Marvel thing. Don't worry about it.
Like a team?
Yeah, sure.
Is it the one with the dog and the guy who has to not talk? Because if he talks, he blows the universe up.
The one with Black Adam?
Yeah.
Fuck, what's that called again? They had the failed TV show. Inhumans.
Oh, the Inhumans. That's not the same thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
These are different. Okay. So that's those are the big movies. And then they have announced the rest of the movie lineup, which don't have trailers or anything.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go. Spider-Man 3, No Way Home.
I want to see that.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
I want to see that.
Thor. Love and Thunder.
I'm over Thor.
But this one has a different Thor.
Which one?
Thor: Love and Thunder.
It has who as Thor?
Girl Thor.
Okay, I might be into that one. I want to see. I'd like to see how they change that.
Black Panther. Wakanda Forever.
How they gonna?
I don't know.
What?
Like, I hate to say this, but this is the one where I kind of don't really care. But if I feel like if I admit that,
I'm gonna get canceled.
I'm gonna get canceled. So this is the one I'm so excited for this one.
No, you're PLC. I'll take the bullet for you. Yo, I don't give a shit about Black Panther. And then now they're all gonna come after me because I'm white. And then,
and then after that they have The Marvels.
The Marvels,
which I'm pretty sure is just all the Captain Marvels, or
I thought it was gonna be
all the Miss Marvels.
And then Miss Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. There's one more. I can't remember though.
I don't remember the last one.
Man, Captain Marvel 1 was such a letdown.
Yeah, it was a shitty movie.
They really had to bring in like the rest of the crew to like amp it up. Okay.
And then we have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
I liked the second one.
I like both of them. I just don't know if I loved both of them.
I'm gonna tell you right now. We watched the first one in theaters when it came out because that was part of all the Marvel hype.
Oh yeah.
Right. I think Ant-Man and Wasp is definitely a airplane movie Marvel franchise.
Oh damn.
Like I like it. I don't know if I'd pay it to see it in theater. Like if it's an in-flight attraction, I might do that. Because that's how I watched the second one.
Yeah, I think the second one I did watch at home. And then the final official announcement was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
That's really the only one
which is exactly 2 years from now.
That's too far.
And then at the end of the trailer, they had a giant 4 before it was finished with Marvel. So everyone can figure it out. Fantastic Four is probably the next big thing.
Okay.
And I guess that's going to be like their next big...
Where's Ryan Reynolds?
Why?
Wasn't he a part of that franchise?
Fantastic Four?
Wait, who was the guy who was Johnny Storm?
Chris Evans.
Oh, Chris Evans is coming back. That's why he gave up the Cap role.
Do you know who else is Johnny Storm?
Who?
The villain in Black Panther.
That's why he's giving up
Jordan.
That's why Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
They're gonna have the third Creed where really he's Johnny Storm.
You know what? If Black Panther revives Michael B. Jordan's character as Black Panther, I'll watch it. I'll be down for that.
I would not mind that.
Yeah, I'll be like, that's probably a better Black Panther movie.
Yeah, okay. Like, what is Fearmonger, Killmonger? That was his character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he comes back as just, I am Black Panther now.
Yeah, I've had a change of heart, a turn of character.
I'm down.
And he's like, ooh, that'd be good too. He'd be like chaotic good.
Yeah.
That'd be good. I like that.
He wouldn't just be Mr.
Mr. I will do right by the people.
Yeah, so.
I don't even know what accent that was.
Me either. So yeah, that's the Phase 4 lineup. How you feeling?
I really only care about Guardians. Like, that's the one I will 100% see in theaters, even if it's by myself. But the other stuff, Doctor Strange, I like the Doctor Strange movies because it does fuck around with the more spacey portions of Marvel. And then I know we're going to see Spider-Man, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those movies have been consistent. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'll stand by my whole, like, I'm not as hyped as I was leading into, like, the Avengers stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll definitely watch all these at some point. No doubt. I'll watch them. Most excited one here for me, probably Spider-Man, but that's only because of all the rumors that are leading up, like multiverse and whatnot. Otherwise, they all look pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, sure. Cool.
Yeah, I still want to watch. Like, I honestly think I have more excitement for the Disney Plus stuff.
Ah, okay.
Like WandaVision, Loki. There's gonna be like a She-Hulk one apparently.
You didn't watch WandaVision, right?
No, not yet.
Okay. Yeah. So then, I guess going on to that, Loki has announced that their show is coming Wednesday, June 9th.
Okay.
And then in late 2021, there's 2 more Marvel shows. One is the Hawkeye series.
Okay.
And the second one is the Miss Marvel series.
I'd like to see what they do with that.
Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
the younger girl, right?
Yeah, and I think the latest Miss Marvel, she's like stretchy. She's like Mr. Fantastic kind of.
Yeah. Oh, she's like the Middle Eastern girl, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I like to see what they do with that kind of story.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. There you go. That's that. My next pick is, hey, yo, you know those Secret Lab chairs?
Yes.
They got a desk to go with your chair now.
We watched this trailer, and this is like such a like first world desk. Like
Absolutely, it's got all these features no one needs, but you know you want.
Yeah. Do I really need internal table cable management? No.
But you want it.
But if I had it,
yeah, man.
Do I really need a window so I could unscrew my desk monitor or my monitor mounts? No. But what if I did?
Yeah. I mean, like fair play. The desk looks real cool. It is $500, I think.
Well, it's about the same as the chair.
Yeah. I think
this desk is all metal.
Yeah, it is $600 after you add in all the accessories.
Okay.
Because like,
the accessories don't come with the table.
No, if you want that RGB light, it's
I don't.
If you want the magnetic covers on the legs, those are.
Oh my god.
If you want the magnetic clips to hold your cables,
what? Those are just keycaps.
Those are add-on packs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Actually, I think it's closer to like $60 as an add-on. As a package. So.
Right.
But if you want more, then yeah, you can make it way more expensive. It's a cool desk. I think they have 3 different variations. There's the
color.
Yeah, but it's not really because they're all black. It's just you could just change the top mat.
Oh.
Like the original one's black. That's like the Secret Labs colors, the stealth. They have one for Cloud9.
Okay.
And then they have one for something else. I can't remember.
TSM.
It can't be TSM.
TSM.
Yeah, but there you go. So it's a desk. I think it looks super cool. I would like one, but I'm also just like, man, they just had to add in one feature.
Team Liquid. That's the other one.
Oh, Team Liquid. Okay. Yeah, I wish they had a standing desk option. That's the only thing I think it's missing. Otherwise, I probably would have bought it.
I can't believe, honestly, this whole thing, I can't believe we watched a trailer for a desk.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's wild.
Like, we're so inside. Like, we're inside so much
yeah.
that we're just like, bro, look at this desk trailer.
Yeah. But I was looking at the measurements. It's smaller than my desk. And I'm like, I don't know if I can go back to a smaller desk.
Yeah, but it's more premium than your desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Yo, but this IKEA Bacant, it's good enough.
I've been looking at that. I'm like, maybe I need another desk.
Just get the big one.
No, I think I need to just get some monitor arms. That's really what I need to do.
You think so?
Yeah. Free up that desk space underneath. Throw some consoles under there.
Get a bigger desk.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
Get a bigger desk.
We'll see. We'll see.
Because what if you could put all your consoles on there?
What if I could?
But you know the problem with the bigger desk is?
What?
It's gonna make your monitor look tiny.
No, you know what the problem? You know what? Listen, I need the same size desk. I even keep the desk I have. You know what I really need? I need a rack mount on the side, like a wire shelf.
Why?
And then I could hook up every console to a switcher.
Okay. Okay. I was like, I know where this is going. Okay. At first I thought, though, so I could have my server beside you. I'm like,
exactly.
No.
Right. So I can hook up every console, and then I can have each shelf a generation of console.
Gross.
Then I buy those 8-bit DOE controllers for the wireless access.
Right. Okay. Thanks for that.
What if I could have wireless NES controllers on my toaster?
That would not be. You would never do that.
On my toaster NES? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, no. It's not authentic.
True facts. It's not
you
authentic.
Would never
you're
do
right.
it.
You know what? You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
When you're right,
you
you're
would
right.
never do it. I would do it.
I would open up one of my 15 NES controllers and I would resolder longer wires.
Oh my god. That's disgusting.
So you could have the authentic experience.
Gross. All right. What's your picks?
So man, Secret Labs had a desk. No. I just have that tab open. I think last year, League of Legends had their 10th anniversary event, and they also announced a whole fuck ton of stuff they're doing. They're like, we got a fighting game, we got a mobile game, we're gonna put more skins and shit into League.
Yep,
it's gonna be crazy. One of the other announcements was a trailer that just came out a couple days ago, which is Arcane, which is the League of Legends Netflix series. It takes a deeper look into all the different realms of Runeterra. and the warring factions like the Noxus and whatever.
Yeah.
This looks pretty cool. I do like the lore of League of Legends, but as I've talked about on this podcast, like I don't know if I can go back to League of Legends. That game.
You can't even watch their fiction?
No, I'm saying I might watch this because the lore is cool.
Okay.
But this will be like my only access to League.
But what if this gets you back in?
That'd be fucked up. If they're like, "Hey, congrats for watching all the series. Here's the skin code," I'd be like, "Shit." Like, here's the Netflix jinx or whatever. I'd be like, "God damn it." She's got a Netflix gun.
You know what's gonna happen?
What?
You know how, like, when you binge a show, Netflix asks if you're still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen to you. You know why?
Why?
Because you'll be playing League.
Oh, second monitor while Arcane while I'm playing League. Oh, man. Terrible. Terrible. Sony is being sued.
What's new?
What's new, right? But this time over having a supposed monopoly.
What?
Yeah. So a PlayStation user is seeking a class action lawsuit against Sony, which alleges that Sony has an illegal store monopoly over their own store.
Huh.
So, you know the Sony store?
Yeah.
Where if you have the Sony console, you can only access the Sony store?
Yeah.
That's apparently a monopoly to this guy. Strictly because around 2019, Sony made a decision to stop allowing third parties to sell PlayStation codes. So you know how, like, I can go on Humble Bundle, I can go on
it goes like
Good Old Games, and I can get Steam codes?
Yes.
Sony doesn't allow that. And so this user is saying that, hey, that's a monopoly. I live in America, so I'm going to take this opportunity to sue Sony.
That's the American way, man.
It's the American way.
When in doubt, sue.
Yeah, and I'm not a lawyer, so like I feel like he has a case. But I'm sure there's like some law precedent. There's some other thing that like Apple did 10 years ago that defended this. But it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Like even Bloomberg did an article on this, so
interesting.
It's catching some waves. Yeah.
I wonder if they do have a case.
Maybe.
That sounds wild.
Yeah, we'll see. It's when you think about it, it's like, okay, well then does Apple have a monopoly on their App Store? Like, this is one of those cases where, like, it seems, if it goes one way, it might have sweeping changes for other platforms.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes. Nike is also teaming up with PlayStation because they're releasing new shoes.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd have more information on this because you're the shoe guy.
No.
Shit. Okay, they got shoes. That's all I know.
Listen,
really.
It's another PlayStation shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably, they're getting worse because the first ones were the best ones.
Okay, yeah, those ones are really cool.
And then the second ones are pretty cool. But these ones, like, I don't think the PlayStation 5, it's definitely not been around long enough to hold the title of iconic design.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's what the strength of the previous two shoes were.
Also, like, the iconic design of the PlayStation 4 it's the super slim.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's not the Pro.
Yeah.
It's definitely the slim.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, so, like, these ones, I don't know. These ones, like, they're okay.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty nice shoes. It just seemed like a collector's item thing. But yeah, they don't look anywhere as cool as the first ones.
I guess the bigger issue is that you can't buy them.
What?
Good luck trying to buy them.
I'm going to get in that lottery. I'm going to win it.
Okay. If you do it, go for it.
All right.
Let me know.
After that, we got some couple quick announcements. Nintendo came out with a game called Game Builder Garage.
Garage, oh?
Well, like, it's like, hey, you like Mario Maker? Okay,
Hell yeah.
Maybe not you specifically.
No.
Maybe not Vince specifically.
No.
I like Mario Maker.
That's
I think Mario Maker is pretty cool.
It's unfortunate.
Right? I think certain people just throw a bunch of random shit in to say it's hard and it's not actually a level, but...
That's like the community.
It's most of the community. Yeah, you're not wrong. But they came out with another game called Builder Garage, and they take that concept of like building your own level and spread it outwards into the world of programming. And I think this is a really cool game for anyone who's ever been like interested in programming. If you have kids and you want like them to learn about programming and stuff like that, this is one of those games where it's like trick them into learning type of thing. And everything is all like graphical user interface based. So there's no code. You can add rules and exceptions and stuff for different objects into just like a nice little visual list. It's really kind of hard to explain over voice without showing it, but it's a really cool trailer, and I was actually pretty surprised when you told me that this was right up my alley. You were correct.
Yeah, it looked like something you'd be into.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I really want to see like how they expand out this programming, because right now it seems like it is 2D levels, really still put onto platformers, and it's just without like that Mario tag, I guess.
Yeah.
But it seems like you have much more control over what you're building in comparison to a Mario Maker. Where Mario Maker, it is, here are set assets, and maybe you can set someone as like more aggressive, right? Or you can have like, oh, the cannon shoots coins when you get this close or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, some of the examples they showed, were very like full 3D world games too.
Yeah.
So I want to know how that's gonna play out.
Yeah, I really want to see where this game goes.
And like it goes as simple as like those WarioWare mini games too.
Yeah, if you want, I really want to see like a Nintendo Treehouse with this, just to go full deep into it. But yeah, this looks really cool. I really like this.
Yeah.
After that, King of Fighters announced 2 characters this time. They announced Ryo Sakazaki, who's the classic Ryu clone, shoots fireballs. He's got the gi, punches dudes, and then Robert Garcia, who is kind of the opposite. He also shoots fireballs, but he's mainly a kick man. Kicks. He's a classic KOF character. But with these 2 announcements, it completes the Art of Fighting team.
Wow.
So it is Ryo, Robert, and King are a part of the team Art of Fighting. And for people who don't know, Art of Fighting was the fighting game that came out even before King of Fighters. And SNK just carried over certain characters into King of Fighters.
Right.
So yeah, that's a good one for like old school fans. People are pretty excited about Robert. He's very annoying. He's a lot of kicks and stuff.
Yeah.
Looks cool. I don't know. Every time they keep announcing characters for this game, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go, baby. They had thick ass Shermie. I'm down. And then something we've been playing, which is Apex Legends.
Yep.
They came out with their new patch. They had a whole bunch of changes for the season.
They did.
Actually, do you want? I think this will go into our week, so
sure.
I'll leave this for the week talk. The last one is an update on a story from last week where we're talking about the Humble Bundle. IGN said like, hey, we're gonna streamline the user experience by giving you less options and also taking more money from charities, baby. And yeah, I was pretty heated about that last week. Seems like the rest of the internet was too, because updated on May 5th on the Humble blog, they say, and I quote, we recently announced our initial plan for the redesign of bundle pages, which would no longer include sliders that let customers fully control the percentage of their order when sent to the Humble Bundle charity and publishers and developers. We've heard everyone loud and clear and apologize for the way these changes were rolled out. We are now taking a moment to pause, collect constructive feedback, and be more transparent about the path forward. So basically, they said, oh shit, everyone is mad at us. So roll that shit back.
Yeah.
They said in the coming weeks they're going to roll out a new design that will have sliders like it previously did. But I wonder if this is really like undoing any damage that they did. It's definitely something people saw coming after the buyout. But to see them turn around this fast, honestly, I think I'm disappointed for them turning around this fast.
Wow.
Right.
You sound like the internet right now.
Yeah, I think it's just like, bro, if you're going to be evil corporation, just lean into it. Like, bunch of pussies. But the other part of me is like, great. Like, I'm definitely going to take advantage of those sliders if I ever use Humble again. But also, like, I feel so salty about this that I know none of those, like 0% on that IGN slider is going to be there. It's going to go 50 to devs, 50 to charity from now on. So we'll see how it works. We'll see how, if it's just going to, like, they're going to push it under the rug for a couple more months or a year and then try it again later. But yeah, it seems like the internet yelled loud enough and they're like, oh, fuck. We did a oopsie.
It's a big oopsie.
Yeah, it's a big oopsie.
Big oopsie.
So yeah, and then that was the last story. But yeah, going into our weeks, Apex Legends, dog. We've been playing Apex Legends. We've been in season 9. I think you're more
legacy.
I think you're more versed on it than I am. And
maybe.
And you have the access to the new character, which I don't. So.
What's her name again? Valkyrie. Valkyrie. Yes, I do.
Yeah. So what's she like, man?
Dude, she flies.
I've been seeing so many strats using her where it's just like you can do under map rotations.
Yep.
In Olympus, you can get you can just boost from the ground up to the top floor of Botanical.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's so nuts.
So one of the things I'm doing is on World's End, like, so her flight pack is awesome and stuff.
Yeah.
But like one of the things that I think a lot of people tend to take advantage of, like in regular play, is like buildings with multiple floors and windows that you can't access.
Mm-hmm.
You can just fly up to those windows.
You can just access them.
And then you can just shoot through the windows
That's
and
crazy.
kill people healing and stuff.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So it's flight changes things, because like it's even small things too, because the majority of the cast, there's a wait time on climbing. Like you have to climb, there's the animation.
Yeah, and then you grab the ledge, you do a body, like a pull-up or whatever.
But Horizon can or not Horizon, but Valkyrie can just skip that whole thing.
Oh yeah, definitely not Horizon now.
Yeah, yeah. So her flight is definitely very powerful. The only problem is you can't use it as an initiator. Like you never fly into combat.
Yeah, you're just like, hey, I'm here. Like
only because the wait time between you turning the jets off and the gun coming up is massive.
Yeah.
So like that's the one downside to flight. But if you've played Overwatch, you know what Pharah's like. She's exactly like that. The only difference is she doesn't have the instant boost.
And she doesn't have the ability to boost and shoot.
Right. She can't shoot in the air. The only thing she can shoot in the air is her missiles, which is still sick. Which is her tactical. And now the missiles are pretty awesome. They're AoE. They don't do a lot of damage, but they stun and slow and flash. So
I still think the best part of her kit is the launch passive, where she can highlight other enemy teams around her and be like, is anyone, like, clearly see, is anybody actually falling near us?
Yeah. That also activates on her ultimate if you relocate.
Yeah.
So you can see people on the ground.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, Valkyrie's pretty cool. I don't know if she's going to be, like, top tier. Definitely not bottom tier.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be bottom tier. That's...
Yeah, but I don't think she's not going to have, like, those crazy plays like Horizon does. Or like Wraith does.
Yeah, true.
Like, I don't think she's going to be like that.
I've seen a lot of, like, pro players I find on Twitch, like the NRG team.
Yeah.
They're all going back to Wraith.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's back on Wraith. And the other one, like, I've seen is Watson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did she get buffed?
I don't remember.
My thing with, like, I love Watson's kit in general, but...
That's, like, the whole of an area.
Yeah. If you... Especially in, like, this... In World's End, like, that's the ranked map, right?
Yeah.
I feel like there's not enough buildings for her to be that useful. And the buildings that are in World's End, there's like 17 million different directions for you to come into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's not like in King's Canyon where there's like, these are buildings. Like you cannot get into my fortress type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, I think the new character's awesome. It was wild.
She looks sick. She looks really
pretty cool.
I gotta go look at the new Watson stuff then.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the second mode was arenas, 3-on-3. We did some of that. How'd you feel about arenas?
I like it. I like it as like it's like a snack size Apex.
Yeah.
Right. You just go in. You're like, I don't want to find stuff. I'll just buy this. Okay, I want an R99 now. Right. Matches are obviously, well, depending on your skill level, much shorter than a BR.
Yeah.
Right. But I like the new aspect because it makes you think about certain champions in different ways. Like Mirage in that mode is so good.
Yeah.
Right. I was playing Mirage and I had one play where I hit around a corner from a guy who's coming at me. I threw out a clone and then controlled the clone.
Yeah.
And I made the clone peek out first.
Yeah.
Right. And then the enemy character shot the clone, and then I shot the person after they were reloading because they wasted all their bullets. Right. There's a lot of like the characters that are really good in the BR version might not be as good in the arena version.
Oh yeah, for sure. It definitely changes.
Yeah, it changes it up, and like certain characters become more viable.
Yeah.
Right. I definitely want to try out Watson in that mode too, because you can just buy ultimates in this. And I definitely want to just hunker up, throw down a Watson ultimate, and just be like, "You got to come to us. Like you can't throw grenades in here."
Yeah.
Like that type of stuff. So well, I don't know. It's so far it's good. I don't think I've played enough to like have just like a solid grasp on how that mode works.
Yeah.
And like if there's something busted in that mode that I just don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I had fun.
Yeah, I was surprised at how like I thought it was gonna be more Counter-Strike than it is. Like it's not. Like it is. You don't walk in and instantly die.
The only thing Counter-Strike about it is the buy.
Yeah, but it still feels like Apex, which is great. But I've been using it a lot just as informal training for like, because the problem with all BR games is like to get better you have to practice. Like the only way you can really practice is if when you're in a fight.
Labs.
No, you got to be in a fight, like in a situational fight, right? Like that's the best way. But like to do that in a BR is tough because you wait like 5 minutes for one encounter, you may or may not live, and then you got to restart.
Yeah. But
arenas I found is just a great way just to get my shooting down along with the movement of the game, like and just things like that. So that's what I'll probably use it more for.
Quick training mode.
Yeah. With live components
and also like if you really want to practice with a certain weapon, you could just buy that weapon every round.
Yeah, and it's just there, and yeah, it's pretty. I think it's pretty useful. But yeah, it's been good. Apex has been taking a lot of my time. Yeah, it's good.
Nice. I think I heard you bought the Primo Battle Pass.
I did get the Battle Pass.
So you're committed.
So I bought Champion Edition.
Okay.
And it comes with 1,000 gold.
Okay.
And so I used that to buy the Battle Pass.
Interesting.
But I did the math, and if I get up to level whatever, 70 or 80, it gives you enough to buy next season's Battle Pass.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
It takes a long time to get up there.
Yeah, I think in Season 8, I joined in the last 2 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
I only got up to level 50.
Yeah, even that's playing a lot.
Yeah, so
I feel like the people who really get far are the ones who are like looking at the dailies and playing around the dailies. Like you're not just playing normally.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I need 2 kills with a shotgun, Mastiff only. Oh, I need to play with Mirage. I don't care if I'm shit with Mirage. I'm just gonna play it.
Oh yeah, I have definitely done that in the previous season. I'll probably do this one too, just because that's the fastest way to level up.
Yeah,
so I'll probably do that. But yeah, I think Apex is good. Apex is really
I like good. I was out of it for a couple seasons, but I really like that. Like the more champions we get, it makes the game more fun in general because squads are more varied.
Yeah, for sure. Right? It's definitely better than I kind of wish. Like I don't know how they would do it, but I wish like the champions were free.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, you still end up with a lot of like who are the original characters? Like the first 6 or 7. Yeah, most of the squads are like that. Like it's Bangalore, Lifeline, and then
and if you see anybody with like Echo, you're like, that guy's good.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So yeah, that's the only thing about it that I don't really enjoy, because I think having access to all the characters definitely changes the game. So
this is also like one of the very few PC shooters where I feel like when I go into ranked or even just norms, like people do not voice chat.
No.
Yeah, that's wild to me. It feels like a console game.
Yeah, and I think it has a lot to do with the pings, the ping system, because like you can get a lot of messaging across by just pinging shit.
Yeah, true.
Right, and I think that's probably like the best, like the most innovative thing about this game. I can't believe no one else is stealing it yet.
Respawn again, making the best shooters they can.
Yeah, and no one has stolen the ping system, like because it's very useful.
Yeah, you do a lot.
Yeah, like it's. I guess like a lot of people like, isn't that the same as when Battlefield put it in when you would spot?
Yeah,
but like this is so much. This is beyond this. Like
it's also more convenient. Like it's so quick.
Yeah, and like and things that you didn't think about, like the fact that I can ask for like, oh, I need ammo.
Yeah, I need this ammo.
Yeah,
I need a backpack.
And they're like, yeah, it's over here, or okay, I'll give you mine.
Yeah, or I can call dibs on something.
Yeah, like things like that. Wild. But yeah, no, Apex is good. Apex remains to be good. I guess the premier shooter at the moment.
Maybe not in the popular scene. I still think that's Warzone for the BR.
I don't know, is it? I thought Fortnite was number 1 for BR.
Oh, okay, Fortnite. We don't talk about Fortnite. Like number 1 victory royale. We understand.
Does Warzone have more than 100 million users?
Let's see.
Because I know Apex does, yeah.
Battle Royale user base.
Because I guess I wouldn't be surprised. But I feel like the people, the audience who plays Call of Duty, really love Call of Duty Deathmatch. Like that is
True.
where it's at.
True. Wow. Oh wait, no, never mind.
What?
For some reason, it says this ranking is all fucked up. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh, okay.
GameInsight.com. I've never heard of this website at all.
All right.
Garena Free Fire? What?
What
is this? It has the most viewer hours on stream of. Oh,
all right.
I don't know what that is. So yeah, it goes whatever this Garena Free Fire is.
Okay.
Then Fortnite, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Warzone, then Apex.
Okay.
Then PUBG.
Oh, people are still playing PUBG.
People are still playing PUBG apparently.
Wow.
People are still playing DayZ.
What?
People are still playing Arma 3.
Whoa. Whoa. All right, well, cool.
But the drop off in hours watched is steep.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have any more else to say on Apex. Like I'll continue to play it. I'm gonna try and be good at this game. We'll see.
Yeah, I've been trying a bunch of different champions.
Yeah.
Since Lifeline doesn't have her shield anymore, I don't really feel the need to play her anymore. And I've been trying a Bloodhound. That dude's so sick.
Okay, I think every team needs a Bloodhound.
Yo, you got the vision, you go ape shit mode, and then you can like just see everybody with like infrared vision.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Who else has been pretty good? Oh, Gibraltar. Gibraltar's just get out of jail free. It's like, oh, got some squad shooting me from behind. Shield, I'm out of here.
He's got what do you call it? All they've done with Gibraltar is just buffed him continuously.
Yeah.
He's real
as they should.
now.
He's a Samoan menace.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's great. I think the only thing I hate is like the consistent nerfs to Caustic. Like I love playing Caustic,
yeah,
and like setting up his gas traps, using his bombs and stuff. But like every single patch, it's just like, hey, longer cooldown on your ult. Hey, less damage on the ticks for your poison. Like it just keeps getting fucked. And he already has a huge hitbox, like a Gibraltar hitbox.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah. Ah, well. That's Apex.
What can you do? What can you do? What else have you been doing?
The other game I've been playing was I finally started up Spider-Man.
Okay.
The first one. The Spider-Man 2019. Is that when it came out? Yeah. But I have the PS5 edition because I wanted to see what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise, surprise, looks awesome.
What? No way.
Yeah. So the
flagship PS5 game.
Yeah. It looks awesome. This is not Miles Morales. This is just the regular one. So, but they changed a lot of assets. So they have high-res textures. They changed entire character models. They changed the whole lighting system.
Mm-hmm.
They give you the ability to play either at 30 frames, 4K with full ray tracing, whatever.
All right.
Or you can go performance mode where they boost things up to 120 frames, but at a lower resolution and no ray tracing.
I feel like you gotta go ray tracing at that point.
Yeah, so I tried it on both. When it was at like,
is it locked 60?
Yeah, it's locked 60.
Okay, nice.
And it almost felt weird. It was kind of too much.
Like it was too real?
Yeah, no, it was just too smooth.
Oh, okay.
I was like, this is weird. And then I put it back on 30 with 4K and everything. I'm like, yeah, this is better.
All right.
This looks cooler.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm playing it that way. It's
I know that's a big argument in like the animation community right now.
Yeah.
Where everyone's like higher frame rate is better, and it's like not always.
No, yeah.
Right?
Yes, yeah, you know what? I still say like with the film stuff, like, and it's tough to argue because I think the only reason I'm partial to 24 frames per second is because that's been the standard for years.
Yeah.
But if I grew up on something that was like 60, I don't know if I'd say that.
Yeah, you might not.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because I think it would just change how you film things.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, Spider-Man looks awesome. It's a good looking video game.
Nice.
And I think that was like the major things, Apex and Spider-Man. I went on a wild goose hunt to look for a part for my bicycle because I broke it.
Yeah.
I broke basically like a plastic cap that holds one cable in.
Okay.
And I didn't realize without it, you can't shift gears.
Without the cap?
Yeah.
What? But it's just a cap. Why wouldn't the cable just do everything?
The way it works is like the cap. Think of think a hole and a rod.
All right.
Okay. Rod goes in the hole.
Okay.
But inside that hole, there's a plastic filler to stop the rod from going too far in. So whenever you pull on the cable, that goes in, but nothing was stopping, so there's no more tension.
Okay.
So none of the cables would go, so none of the gears would shift.
Weird.
So like I could ride the bike. It was just
on
stuck.
whatever gear you were on.
No, it has to be on the biggest gear.
Oh, that sucks.
Because when there's no tension, the gears, they automatically shift to the highest.
That's challenge mode.
Yeah.
Right? Do some uphills, baby.
And so I was like, where do I find this part? Like, no one's selling it. I went to the official website for Cervelo.
Yeah.
They didn't sell it. I found it on like some online shops in America. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's a $2.50 part. I'm like, that makes sense. Sure.
$20 shipping.
No. $55 shipping.
For a $2 part?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, did I want it tomorrow? $75.
Oh my god.
Yes, the $50 shipping was for like 10 days.
That's insane.
So I went to a store that sells Cervelo bikes.
Okay.
And I'm like, do you have this part?
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, I'm
gonna bring my bike.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the broken part. I'm like, do you have this? And they're like, we might. So they looked in the back, like, oh, we have it. Here you go. I'm like, awesome.
They just gave it to you?
No, they're like, okay, so are you paying by cash or credit? I'm like,
for $2? I'm
like, Jesus Christ,
cheap fucks.
And they're like, it'll be $565. I'm like, $565. And at this point, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I just need the part. Just give it to me.
Also $5.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So I was like, I fixed it. Everything's working. Everything's great again. I'm like, shit. Well, that's good. It's good to me.
Just in time for the week's worth of rain.
Yeah. I was like, damn it. And then in the interim, while it was broken, I was like, you know what? I'll just look at other bikes. Just look at.
I'll just look at,
Yeah. I may or may not have been put on a wait list for something that comes in August.
Wait, what? No, what'd you do?
Oh,
what did you do?
But we will see.
In August, it's too far.
We will see.
We might all be dead by the Microsoft vaccine by then.
Listen, there's a bicycle shortage, and I couldn't change that. So we will see if I end up with something else.
All right.
And then last thing is, what do you think my stance is on facial hair?
I'm gonna say you're not a fan.
Why do you say that?
Like, of you personally having it?
Yes.
I think if on you,
yeah,
I think you want clean shave all day, every day.
Okay.
Right? It might be because you don't grow a full beard. And I can't tell if that's the only reason. But, like, I don't know. From what I've known you, you're a very cleanly person.
Yes.
And I think facial hair for you would just be more maintenance.
Yes.
Okay.
I do not like facial hair. And it's both. It's both like, yeah, I can't grow a full beard. Yeah. Like, I can grow enough to where it's like, I guess there's something there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have patchy spots, but it's not thick enough. Like, it's not all, or it's not dense enough is what I'm saying.
That's fair.
But I also, like, I generally do not like it because I find it, like, annoying on my face and itchy and whatnot.
I started growing out this mustache.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You must be very proud.
I don't know. I think I cut it too short. I think I should have let it, like, go around here a little bit.
You're disgusting.
Yeah, I think I got like a porno stash going on right now.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Anyways, so I
it's the flavor saver.
I have to do gross. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't like it. Yeah. I have to shave all the time.
Yeah.
Because even though you can't really grow a full beard, doesn't mean hair doesn't come in and look weird anyway.
Exactly.
So I still got to do it. And so my girlfriend's like, you know what would be more effective?
Oh my god, are you waxing your face?
No, it's even worse.
Laser?
No, it's even worse.
What's even worse than laser?
What's even worse?
Threading?
You're closer, but okay, it's not laser because laser you have to pay, right?
Yeah,
but it's more permanent in the long run.
That's true.
Is she burning your face?
No.
I don't know.
It's very obvious. And when I tell you, you're gonna be like,
don't tell me she plucks it.
Exactly. So she's like, how? I'm like, I know you can pluck your hair, but like, there's too much hair to pluck. She's like, do you want to just try it? Most painful thing I've ever done.
Yeah, listen, that's one of the, like, shout outs to like any girls listening or like any the wives of any male listeners. I don't know how you guys fucking do it. If I were a woman and you're like shave your legs, fuck you, pluck your legs, suck my dick, lick my clit. I am not waxing my legs for you. That shit hurts.
Yeah, man. She did it one by one.
Oh my god.
There must have been like 500 hairs.
That's torture.
Yeah, she's like, we're gonna sit down and do this. I'm like, she's like, are you sure? Because you can back out. It's like, she's like, I want to iterate. I'm not forcing you to do this.
Yeah, this is some Stockholm syndrome.
And I was like, nah, I gotta try because I gotta. You know what? Like, you gotta do everything once.
No, you're looking pretty smooth. Not gonna lie.
Okay, she did this 2 weeks ago.
Well,
Oh, shit.
I have not done anything.
Okay, it's definitely more effective.
Yeah. So I was just like, this is wild.
Did she take customers?
I'm like, who would sit down and do this? Because like it took like an hour, but like,
Yeah.
Oh my.
and
I guess like you couldn't wax your face.
I don't think so.
Because waxing, I assume, is the same as plucking. You're picking it from the root,
You
right?
can wax your face.
But like, wouldn't like I know the skin on your face is much more sensitive than the skin on anywhere
I
else
know-
in your body.
I know girls do.
They
Yeah.
wax their face.
Girls do, yeah.
Oh, I know they like
But
wax
the-
the upper lip.
But
or
their
whatever,
hair is
yeah.
much thinner.
True.
So, like, cause man, when she pulled this shit out, Jesus, oh my god, like
Were you feeling like pieces of your face just like stretching out?
kinda, and sometimes blood came out. Cause
I
it
just-
was just like,
I just imagine you to be like, you remember Super Mario 64 when you could stretch out Mario's face?
Yeah.
Like that. That's what I imagine.
oh god, it was awful. It was awful. Upper lip, the worst. Right where it's close to the top of your lip, those hairs, awful. I do not recommend, but try it out.
Try it out. Don't recommend it, but do it.
Yeah, that's basically my stance on that.
Damn. That's hardcore.
Yeah, and
Can you do it again?
I don't know.
Because eventually it's going to grow back.
So the thing is, like, would I do it again? I don't know, because like the amount of pain and the inconvenience
Mhm.
is probably the thing that would stop me. Because it's not like, because like at least with shaving you can do it whenever.
Yeah.
Plucking is kind of like,
Like you're in the shower already, just zip,
Yeah.
zip, right?
yeah, like if you gotta pluck, like you gotta take time out of your day, like you're like focusing and you gotta like,
All right. Here's the in between solution. Straight razor.
how's that in between?
The closest shave you can get.
So the other thing I learned about is an epilator.
A what?
An epilator.
What's that? The heck?
It's like a
Now you're making shit up.
it's like a rolling thing, and it's got like rubber pinchers,
No.
and it's like motorized,
seems-
and you just roll it wherever, and it just it clings your hair and then just pulls, but it's motorized, so it just goes nuts. I've seen girls do this with their legs,
That seems just
But-
as bad.
but my girlfriend told me there's one for your face you can get. I'm like, the fuck?
What, you gotta go to like K Beauty? What do you gotta do?
No,
here?
I don't know. But she's like, yeah. You just, I'm like, well, what's it cost? She's like, it's like $100. I'm like, for pain?
Yo, at that point, just get.
Yo, I
laser.
paid. How much did you pay for this? I paid $100 to hate myself, like to make me hate my interaction with this product.
Needless to say, I'm gonna stick to my razor.
That's a good choice.
This episode sponsored by Harry's Razors.
They make good razors. I am a user.
Wow, you're a user. Why do you say it like that?
I'm a user.
I'm a user, man. God, give me that razor fix, bro.
Yeah, but that was my week.
All right. My week has calmed down on the games front. I did play a bit.
Boo hoo.
I played more Apex. Or sorry, we talked about that already.
Yeah.
But I also played some more Path of Exile.
I'm amazed you're still playing this.
I've been getting farther into the end game than I've ever been.
You at round 10 yet or what?
Round 10.
That like arena thing?
What?
Don't you do like 10 rounds of?
Oh, in the thing? In
Yeah.
the ultimatum or whatever?
Yeah.
No, I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh.
I'm been beating I told you about the basically the map bosses, like the country presidents that all hang out. So once you beat them all enough times, eventually they're gone. Like they just die. And you have to kill them all in order to face the final dude who's Cirrus the Awakener.
Okay.
Right? And I have killed 2 of the 4 like map bosses. And I'm almost at Cirrus. And Cirrus has started appearing in my higher level maps. But I've reached another wall where with my current equipment, I am just not killing bosses fast enough. And they do so much damage that if I'm not like insta-gibbing them, I really am struggling. I'm struggling out here. So
Yes.
I gotta reevaluate my armor, which is just more work than I want to do.
So what are
Because
you gonna do?
I started playing more Vermintide.
Oh.
Play more Vermintide with the boys. I played a new mode.
Wait, hold on. Before you move on,
Yeah.
Path of Exile. What is the actual gameplay like in that? Like, what are you doing specifically?
It's Diablo 2. The gameplay is dependent on your build, like straight up. I know that's like a trope at this point, but really like my build is spin to win. So really all I'm doing is I'm clicking movement speed potions.
Yeah.
And I'm holding down Cyclone.
Holy
and my
shit.
mana regeneration is so fast that I can spin forever.
Holy shit.
So I'm just going through a map spinning. That's the gameplay.
I feel like I've just realized something.
What?
I know why you're fucking playing clickers.
Oh yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
But there's other builds that are like much more interactive where it,
that you clearly do not like.
I played one last season
and it wasn't for you.
It was pretty good.
No, you weren't clicking enough.
But I wanted to try out something new.
Okay.
Something better.
All right, so Vermintide Warhammer.
So yeah, Vermintide Warhammer. I'm playing more of that, and I'm playing the Chaos Wastes. Is that the area?
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, so it's called the Chaos Wastes. It's a free update, and it's a roguelike version of the game.
Oh, did this just come out? Chaos Wastes?
It came out a while ago, but like the trailer I showed you just came out like a couple days ago.
Oh.
So there's a bunch of unique areas, and really what it is, it's a bunch of mini levels. And those mini levels have a bunch of modifiers on them, and if you complete the level, you get permanent stat bonuses. But the big thing here is that it doesn't matter what you have on your character.
Yeah.
The only thing that transfers into the game is
your
what
base stats?
Type of weapon you have.
Oh. Right?
So if you go into the Chaos Waste with a Warhammer, you're going to start with a Warhammer. If you go in starting with a crossbow, you're going to start with a crossbow. Right? And whatever your class is.
Yeah.
And what it is that as you go through the level, you will find coins, and you'll be rewarded with coins for beating bosses and stuff like that. And then you can spend your money in level, either buying different perks that give you passive abilities, upgrading a weapon you have, or just rolling the dice and getting an upgraded version of a random weapon.
I see. Okay.
And the whole point is that, just like a roguelike, you're eventually going to get through all these maps, and you're going to build out your character in a certain way based on what path you took, because there's multiple branching paths to the end. And hopefully by the end of it, you just have a busted fucking build. And then you take on the boss, because like the modifiers they throw at you, pretty brutal. There's one where randomly when you kill an enemy, it has the chance to drop a bomb. And the bomb will just explode. And this doesn't sound too crazy, but remember, this is a melee-focused game. So you'll be in a horde of enemies, like, do a big swipe, and then one of them is just like, bomb time, baby. And then you're like, oh shit, I gotta run away. The upside to that is that the bombs also hurt the enemies. Yeah. But it's pretty dangerous. Another one is that occasionally you'll be targeted with a laser. And it's like the gods trying to smite you.
A laser.
Yeah. So
laser wave.
Just straight up holy bolt from the heavens trying to come down on you. And then there's like other minor modifiers. Like there's more hordes in this one. So you'll hear that horde bell more often. You have to fight waves of enemies more often and stuff like that. But it's pretty fun, and the higher in difficulty you go, the more insane it gets.
I see.
But it's good. It's a great way to level up new characters, or characters even played, because you don't need any gear. You just go into it. Yeah. And it's really based on your game knowledge and how you play. So it's pretty cool. I really like it.
Cool.
It's like one of the very few roguelike modes I've liked in these types of games, or in any roguelike game.
Neat.
But I've been playing less games because I'm back in school.
Boo.
I know, right? I'm in my last semester. So it'll go until August, I believe.
Yep.
And so my first 2 classes started this week and end at the end of the month. Like they cram 4 to 5 months worth of semester into 1 month.
Yeah.
So it's kind of intense. That's why we had to switch the podcast to Thursday.
Yeah.
But one of my classes is superheroes in American culture.
Uh-oh.
And it's a very academic look at American comic books, how they've influenced American culture and how they've been influenced by American culture. And it's pretty interesting because
that's a cool course.
I'm a weeb. I don't really know much about American comics other than like cinematic universes and stuff. And this week we've been focusing on like the birth of superheroes like Superman and Batman. And I've been reading and watching like original 1940s Superman animations. I read Batman #1, Sensation Comics #1, first appearance of Wonder Woman.
But did you read Action Comics #15, first appearance of Spider-Man?
Not yet.
Damn.
Not yet.
Damn.
We didn't. It's
sorry. It was Amazing Fantasy. My bad.
Was,
don't crucify
listen,
me.
Just blame the teacher, man. Okay. Blame the prof.
Okay.
Right. Apparently, you can get a PhD in comics, and that's what she has.
What am I doing in my life?
I'm a fucking. What am I? What the fuck? Yeah, you can get a PhD in Spider-Man probably. Like,
fuck. Where did I go wrong?
Not too late, Vince.
How come when you're a kid and they're like, "Here's your career path," they're
Accountant.
always like doctor,
yeah,
finance, lawyer, engineer? How come no one told me I could be a comic book specialist?
Here, I'm gonna look up my syllabus. I'm gonna see what her actual title is.
Cause like that sounds wild. Like I'm sure it's probably like a PhD in English theory. That's a high focus in American comics and fantasy.
Yeah,
but still. She goes around saying like, "Yeah, I'm the comic book professor."
She's an independent researcher.
She's a consultant.
Doctor of Philosophy, English Language and Literature, but she did her dissertation on reading in the superhuman embodiments of multiplicity and Marvel Comics.
Damn, she sounds like a friend I should have had in high school.
Should have.
Yeah.
Should have. But yeah, so she it's a pretty cool class. I really enjoy it. And it's given me like a different insight into a lot of these comics. So with the first week and those watchings, it is really interesting watching the very first Superman films. They're like 10-minute long films. Back in the day, I think they cost around $50,000 in 1940s dollars.
Yep.
And that translates now to apparently like almost $400K, right, for a 10-minute cartoon.
Wow.
Right. It was one of the most expensive animations ever created at the time.
Wow.
And it's got a lot of like the old stuff is very, as you would expect, tropey. They're tropes for a reason. Like these are the tropes. This is why it's a thing.
Yeah.
Right. There's a part where like a building, like Superman tries to save a building from falling over, but the building bends like it's made of fucking rubber. And then he just puts it back. Right. Or
is this back when Superman couldn't fly?
No, he can fly in these ones. Apparently, the reason he can fly in the cartoons is because the cartoons wanted him to fly. Because it looked better than leaping.
Yeah.
And it was easier to animate, right?
I guess so. Just put someone in the air.
And like one of the villains was just Meteor in one of them. It was the Superman and the magnetic propulsion device or something.
Okay. And it pulls a meteor to the earth.
The guy has he you know, like the observatories like on top of mountains and shit.
Yeah.
Think of an observatory, but instead of a telescope coming in out of this observatory, it's a giant magnet.
Hell yeah.
Like a school magnet,
That's
like the U magnet.
That's what we need.
It's pretty hilarious.
Mess up all the compasses.
The reason like why those are so prevalent, like those simple things, it's Superman is always fighting against technology. Because at the time, it was World War II. And everyone was just inundated with people dying en masse because of new technology that were being used in World War II. And so these comic book writers and these animators, they used Superman, they used Batman to show like, hey, humans are greater than the technology.
Wow.
Or that not all the technology is evil, right? So there's one with the magnetic telescope episode where Superman becomes a part of the technology to like bridge two wires together that someone destroyed.
That's pretty
right?
cool.
And stuff like that. And so you have like context for why these decisions are happening, and it kind of like opens up a new light into superheroes in general.
Into superhero.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff too where I feel like there's gaps in what I know and what the teacher is telling me, or not gaps, but let's say differences. Where like there was a movie I really like. It was called, I think it's like The Birth of Wonder Woman. It's a biographical film about the creator of Wonder Woman, and like back in the 1940s, he was actually in a polygamist relationship, which was a huge fucking deal then, right? And the reason, one of the reasons is that he fell in love with a student and they got into like bondage and stuff. Okay. And then when he was creating Wonder Woman, he added in bondage like elements into Wonder Woman. So she's always tied up. Her lasso is something that like would happen to him in his like sexual life and stuff like that. And the professor would say it's like, oh, this is like oppressing women or whatever, like she's bound by the chains of fate, bound by men or whatever. But then when you watch that movie, it's just him being like, I want to sexualize up this character, and it's not necessarily about binding women, but more about like expressing sexual freedoms in like a very subtext kind of way.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a little weird, and it being a university in 2021, if there's a topic I can avoid, I just avoid it, because I'd rather not just deal with like TAs who go the opposite direction or something.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's cool. I really enjoy seeing all the different contexts for decisions in these comics, and even just like man, the 1940s Superman cartoon, that shit's well animated. Like that's a good looking show even to today.
I think you'll find that a lot of the original animations are great.
Yeah,
but like from everywhere, like Disney has it too.
Yeah, Looney Tunes, all that stuff. Bugs Bunny.
And then they learned about rotoscoping.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing. So Superman is rotoscoped.
From what?
From people. They had rotoscope. They used rotoscoping in the 1940s, but for some reason their shit looks way better. I don't know why.
Oh no, I meant like to copy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't mean like the creative process is great, but like when they use it to like copy entire scenes.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
Like frame for frame, and they just change like character elements.
Yeah, this is still in the era where it's all new technology, so they have to build the new stuff.
Yeah.
So it looks really nice. Yeah. But it's cool. And then the other one is just Italian culture. I'm just learning about all the boppity boopies. I'm learning about the bloody times of the Roman empires.
I don't like this.
Stuff's pretty good. You know, man, my people just conquered so much stuff. Why don't I conquer stuff? Wait. Huh? But yeah, like I knew Italian culture was very bloody and steeped in war.
Yep.
But like once you start reading the history about it, of just like there was one politician named Gaius. I forget the last name. It's in my notes. But he came out. He's like, "Hey, I really don't think that we should be keeping like a majority of our people in poverty. You know,
hell yeah,
right?" And it's like we should probably like give them reparations or like give them free grain or whatever. And then the Senate was like, No, let's not do that. Let's keep more wealth for us. Let's not spread the wealth. But also, hey, how convenient. A mob showed up and beat you to death in the middle of the street. Like,
who would have thunk it?
I wonder who did that. What could have happened? And yeah, that's pretty cool. Just like getting a deeper, more intricate dive into my culture. Where really like for Italian stuff, really all I know is Caesar, the very famous Renaissance artists, and our obsession with religion, and that's about it.
Oh, that's it.
And it's cool to see, like, even before the Catholicization of Italy, basically they were a multinational utopia, and they did it out of kind of necessity because they're like, we're conquering everything, so we have to give everyone citizenship to Italia, right? And so they brought in people from all different types of tribes and city-states and everything. Yeah. And they were super multinational until the Pope was like, what if everyone was Catholic, though? And then shit went to shit. Damn. So
I only know two things about Italy.
What?
And they both start with S.
Spaghetti?
And Scuderia Ferrari.
You know what? It's all you need, baby. It's all you need. So yeah, it's really fun. Learning online, honestly, I still don't have a problem with it. I know a lot of students do.
Yeah, but you've also had the benefit of going to school, like in the past, right? Like some of these kids,
like they got out of high school and then I definitely think that the optimal way to do school is in person. Like there's no doubt about it. If you have the option, go to the campus, go to the lectures, and do that stuff. But for me personally, like there are certain students who are just like, I'm so stressed doing it at home and it's so hard. I'm like, bro, you don't gotta go anywhere. Like, come on, just do it. Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting to take pretty much the majority of my university schooling online now, but whatever. I'm almost done. I'm gonna get that piece of paper that says I can do stuff, and then we'll go from there.
And then do stuff.
We'll go from there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's been my week. I think a lot of my weeks are going to be pretty jammed. So I'm not too sure if either we got to cancel an episode this month or if you got to do a solo show or something.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, it's your last semester, so.
Yeah. I know
home stretch.
This month is jammed, but I know next month, even though I still have a class, I'll have more free time because the online class I'm taking through another university has a longer due date. So it's not like I'm jamming a whole semester into 1 month. I may be jamming it into like 2.5.
Right.
So I have a lot more time to flex.
Right.
So yeah.
Cool. Sweet. Wicked.
Yeah.
Well, that's it from us. If you well, you guys know where to find us. We're there on the internet.
Yeah, if you're listening to us, you know where you found us already.
Pretty much.
It's there.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Questions? TNIAB.letters@gmail.com. We're on Spotify now.
Oh yeah, we're on Spotify. Like for real.
For real. On God, no cap.
Yeah.
I've been trying out the Zoomer language.
Oh,
it's pretty great.
So based.
I know.
Jeez.
Fucking based Anthony over here.
Well, anyways, thanks for listening. And as always, we'll see you guys in 7 days.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace out.